Which community would you like to live in? I would like to live in the suburban community, so therefore I would draw my houses on the lower part of my paper to represent the foreground. Remember, the ones in the foreground should be a little bit larger than the middle ground and the background. My second community that I like is the rural community. Therefore, I'm going to put those in the middle of my paper. And finally, the urban community is my third favorite, so I will put that on the very top part of my paper to represent the background. Once all of my buildings are done, I will add in hills to tie my three communities together so that it doesn't look like my buildings are just floating in midair. I will color my drawing in with my medium of choice. In this case, it will be color pencils and occasionally mixed in with crayons for the larger areas. Try using tints and shades, also known as lighter and darker colors of the same color you're using to create a more realistic look. For the larger areas, I like using crayons as it fills in the space a little bit faster. Also, because it is in the foreground, I like using color pencils to make it look like blades of grass because it is so much closer to you. Because the foreground is the closest part to the viewer, I like to include details such as bricks, the wreath on the door, and flowers in front of the house. Use tints and shades to color in the different layers of the hills. Then use a dark green to outline those layers so that they stand out. I love watching the sunrise and the sunset. Therefore, I'm going to use a lot of yellows, pinks, and a little bit of blue for my sky. What's your favorite time of the day? What sky colors do you like? You can make that decision. Color in the rest of your buildings. Remember, if you want something to stand out, think about your color choices, perhaps using a bright color to make certain areas stand out. Don't forget to sign your work.